Oh my god, he just posted so many questions.
Huh. So when's the Q&A gonna start? Are we gonna go through all of the showcases and just sit and watch, or are we gonna like talk over them?
We could talk over him.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be like an hour of showcases.
Yeah. I honestly had no idea. I like this was our experiment episode.
I get to be the guinea pig. That's great. You quit yawning. Number one, I've had 6 cups of coffee so far.
Oh no, what time is it for you?
Almost three.
Oh, are you just on the East Coast?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my God, they can hear us.
Yeah, I forgot to mute it before we started.
Hey,
Yeah, let's do some audio testing. How's the audio?
yo, what the fuck is up? Yeah, sounds alright to me. I
Hold
sound echoey.
on. I probably have my shit turned up too high.
Hmm.
Is this better? Try
I gotta wait
talking.
for me to hear myself. Oh yeah, I'm definitely echoey. All right, one
Fuck, I
sec.
should have bought headphones before this. Oh well. I'll do that next time if I can afford it.
Do you have me coming through like two audio sources?
It's my mic is picking you up.
Oh,
I'll turn my mic all the way down, and then you might just be louder than me.
just yell into it.
Um, I can try and turn you down, but then I don't know if I'll be able to hear you. Try again.
Yo, am I echoing?
That seems like we're equal volume. Are we still getting echo? Give us a couple tests.
Okay, it doesn't sound too terrible. I just gotta speak kind of softly.
Yeah, I've had my mic turned all the way down, but I broke my headphones like 4 months ago and never replaced them.
All right, we should work.
Alright, what's open that I don't need open? Everything. Shout out the greatest idle game to ever exist. Where's my Chatterino window? There it is.
Damn, that UI is crazy. That
The
idle game.
that idle game,
Yeah.
it's every time you get bored, something else happens. Alright, I guess we can get started.
Yeah,
So
all right.
I was thinking we would go through chronologically and watch the development of Hardex. We are going to be
GG.
watching them all on mute so that we can make sure this VOD doesn't get muted because I want to upload it
Mm,
to YouTube after.
I would assume most people use copyright free stuff.
Yeah,
This
just to
was a
be
good one.
extra safe.
Yeah, for sure.
This map looks so polished. How is this your first map on CSS?
I had some experience with mapping before this. I made a couple of gun game maps, but I mean, I'd say it looks nice, but it's pretty simple. It's just like three different textures. You got a light, a dark, and then some grass, and that's it.
That's
Pretty good
valid, but
combination.
like simple is good. Um,
Yeah.
that actually leads into a question I had from, I think, ethics. Let me find it. Yeah, what drew your inspiration in terms of where is it? Like the brutalist, yeah, from ethics. Where did you get the inspiration for Goliath? The brutalist design aspect, all brushwork, no models. That
It's
kind of
just,
felt similar to the last map too.
I mean, yeah, a lot of the stuff that I did is like that. It's just brushwork because that's what's easy to me, I think. I can just sit for hours and play around with making cubes into different shapes, and then all you got to do is texture them, and you're done. And you can make some cool looking stuff. Maybe not jacking this map. I kind of tried to start doing that, and it got a little wild.
And
But
Quick asked about um where is it? You wanted to know what your thoughts were on external tools like Blender becoming more
mm,
normalized in mapping.
mm, I mean, I've done it. I did it a ton for Hot Wheels. Um, it's just, I mean, it's cool. It's another thing to help with the process. I'd say it's certainly better than a lot of the stuff I did for summer. I just made out of brushwork and then made that into models. Um, but no, it's cool. As if you can get into it and start doing all that stuff by yourself, it's pretty impressive.
What map are you least proud of?
Tempest 2.
Tempest 2?
Yeah.
What about most proud of? Which one do you think was like your like magnum opus?
Ah. Ethics says good map. What the fuck? Um, man, I'm really proud of Instant Death just because it's kind of cool and unique. But I really dig the skate park theme. Uh,
That's such an interesting choice. Like it
yeah,
is the most unique of the maps, but it's probably like
it's also like
the
barely surf.
weirdest. Yeah, it's like
You're just
no,
messing around
yeah,
in a
you
warehouse.
mess around in the warehouse. Like
Yeah.
I've played it. I've got like an hour or something on it, but like I don't think I've ever completed it because like routing it feels crazy.
Why lease Tempest 2? Please explain. Um, I, I just tried to get really weird with it, and I don't know. I think looking back on it, it just was kind of mid surf, and then I wasn't taking into account a lot of the speed and stuff, and the visuals. It just kind of ended up underwhelming for me.
Hi Puffin, thank you for the follow. Um,
Brutalist here is where it really started for me with like the concrete brushwork and stuff.
yeah, a lot of your maps, like I feel like you kind of have you have like three modes of mapping. You have this like brutalist design, all
hmm
brushwork. You have like lots of models and like
Yeah.
weird stuff like summer and Hot Wheels. And then you have your like Tempest maps.
Yep.
Like I was just trying Tempest no bind like yesterday, I think, maybe the day before. Tempest 4. That one was so fun.
It's a good one. I think as time goes on, I'm just like more proud of my recent stuff,
And
just
that
because
makes
I feel like
sense because you've
I've
gotten
just
so
been
much.
yeah I've just been improving.
Mm-hmm.
Exit interview.
What tier surfer when you started mapping
Man, when I started mapping,
for
I
surf?
was yeah, when I was starting mapping for surf, I played on 100 tick servers, so I don't even know. Probably like 4 or 5, honestly, if it translates to 66 tick.
And did you do any like did you have experience with level editors before surf? You said you mapped for some other games?
No, just the gun game mode in Counter Strike. That's about it. But I only
Ah.
made 3 maps or so with that. Moving over to surf was definitely way different.
What was the gun game mode? Oh, I forgot to
So
switch
gun,
maps again.
that's okay. This one's a good one. Now gun game, everybody starts off with a pistol, and if you get a kill, it changes it to another gun, and then you just kill with that gun. It gives you another gun,
Oh,
and you just
that
go through all the guns till
one.
the end. Yeah.
I've heard of that mode. I think I played around with Ducky and Buzz once.
Oh, Curtis asked the Tony Hawk level editor. I guess technically, yeah. Just moving around all the pre-made stuff on PlayStation way back in the day. Yeah, I did that.
That's funny. I guess I technically did that too, but I was never happy with anything. The Tempest series, I can't decide whether I love the like colors and like, the brightness of the Tempest series or if I
It's
like the
amazing.
Brutalist series more, like
Mm.
the like Goliath and
Yeah,
pancake type stuff.
there's a lot of the brushwork is pretty similar for all the Tempest stuff, but it's just the textures is what sets it apart. Really, I could make a Tempest copy and make it concrete, and it'd be pretty similar.
That's true, yeah. Like the surf is very similar. It's just one has so many
I
colors and one is all gray.
do want to answer a question from Ethics though. What do you look at when you want to make a map like Goliath? It's literally just going onto Google and looking at brutalist architecture. There's so much of it in the real world and from just people's art that they've made that you can use as inspiration. That's
Fuck
all I
yeah.
did.
That's cool. Um, do you remember what got you interested in surf?
Dang. You're gonna make me go back to like 2005, 2006. I don't even know. I don't know how I stumbled on it. Probably just going through the game modes one day and I found a surf server and I was like, what is this? Then you join and you don't know how to surf. And back then, of course, it was all combat surf. So I was doing that at least. But yeah,
Ooh,
I don't know what made it really stick with me. And then I've always taken breaks from it. I don't know what made me come back. Probably in like 2012, 2013 is when I came back to it.
nice. You are, did you know that you have the most maps on CSS? Surf?
Oh yeah, yeah. I made it a mission to take down Razor. As far as I know, I still have the most on CS:GO as well. Surf Heaven and GFL at least.
That's funny. That I never looked into. I was only looking into CSS data.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
but yeah,
Well, that's the only one that really matters. Let's be
yeah,
real.
you have 23 maps on CSS
Yeah,
last I checked. Razer
yeah.
has
They're
21, Juxtapo has 16. So
man,
like
Juxtapo. Yeah,
you already have 9 more than third place.
yeah. I was popping them out for a long time.
A good question from Lottie I saw. What
Hmm.
kind of maps made you decide you wanted to make your own? Like, did you see a map that inspired you? Like, what?
Um. So Pancake and the Serenity series are actually copies of Sacred's maps, Elysium. Just very poor copies. But what really got me into it was A friend of mine named Since started making his own map called Eon, and yeah, I just wanted to be like him, so I did, and that's how I came up with Pancake.
That's so cool.
I'm sure there's others, but yeah, that's what got it started. Just really cool brick structures and pretty trees and grass and stuff.
And I've noticed a lot of your maps have like a logo for the map or for the
Yeah,
series.
yeah, I
How did
definitely
that
started
start?
that way. Shoot, I don't even know. I just wanted a way to make it kind of cool. Like Pancake, I just had like a texture, but then yeah, I don't know. I just wanted something to set them apart. Like Tempest had its own, Brutalist had its own, which is really cool. Kind of looks like the Spy Complex logo. Oh, this is Tempest 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could we just skip it?
No, we're not
Ah,
skipping your least favorite. This is the one he hates the most or
if
is
you notice,
least proud of.
there was a trigger on the floor that didn't actually get made into a trigger.
Where? What did we miss?
It's on one of the windows. Yeah, definitely cool though. I like the
Oh, that window
I
there.
did like making different spaceships
Yeah,
to kind of surf into.
I do like that the start of the maps are like
Yeah.
often a spaceship that you're flying into.
Yeah. Dude, the Tempest 4 one was fucking insane. I'm really
Yeah,
proud of it.
that's what I was looking at a couple days ago when I was playing.
Huffin asked, how do you in particular figure out what to name your map? When does it go into the mapping process for you? I figured out pretty quickly. Um, see, Brutalist is called Brutalist because it's Brutalist. Um, I don't know. I kind of like name it something that would kind of correlate to the map. Pancake being an exception, but like Tempest is a reference to an old arcade game where you're flying a spaceship and destroying stuff. Um,
Oh, that makes the spaceships make sense.
yeah, Goliath is from the Gargoyles TV show because it's massive and made of stone, and the big dude from Goliath, or not from Goliath, from Gargoyles was named Goliath.
I remember that show.
Serenity I actually copied from a World of Warcraft guild, so there's no relation there. I don't know. And then if there's no relation, I just try to make it sound cool. Sleeper, I think, ended up being cool. It was like it just sounds badass, but then also it's based on the Sam map from my bonus in there, which was called Race.
Yeah, I was gonna say, or gonna ask, are there bonuses that you're like particularly proud of and wish people like knew more about? Because like generally people only know about your main maps.
Uh, I don't even know. I also have like 50 something bonuses. Uh,
You have a lot of bonuses.
I mean the race bonus was really popular. Obviously, I had to make one, and then that won the contest. So that was pretty cool. Um, there's a bonus on Axiom 2 that nobody will ever see, but I like that one.
What do you mean no one will ever see?
So like Axiom 2 is like not going to be added to KSF. Pretty sure it's on Go, but
Oh,
yeah.
Axiom 2. I thought you meant Axiom B2.
Oh no 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 no.
I don't even think I knew there was an Axiom 2.
Oh yeah.
There's so many maps on Go that have not made it to KSF.
It, I think it's not on KSF because it's not by the same person that made Axiom 1.
Mm. Ethics wants to know, what do you think of Inova ripping off your entire style with Surf Devil?
I mean, I've done it. I've ripped off other people. I don't care.
Wait, okay, yeah, yeah, this is what
I'd
we
say
wanted to watch.
I'd say Devil is inspired by Goliath. We'll say that. He literally made Ember 2 though. I did. And I got paid for it.
That was such a good map.
I don't know. A lot of people disagree just because it's really different than Ember 1, but it's just such an old map.
I enjoyed that map. Who commissioned you for Ember 2?
Well, it wasn't really a commission. It started as a joke back when I was
Oh,
streaming. I had a donation goal to make Ember 2, and then like a couple people donated, and then one person just donated the rest of it all by himself.
that's so funny.
Yeah. It was cool though. He got to he helped me on the stages and a lot of the process that went into it. I do like the bonus on there that I made. You just surf a giant ramp and then you have to land on a very, very small end platform far off in the distance.
Ooh,
Is
Curtis asked,
is there a surf map you wish you made?
yeah, like, is there a map that you love and
Eh,
wish, like, you had had those ideas?
Um, I'm really big into visuals more so than gameplay, so like stuff like Agony, that'd be pretty cool. I feel like I could do that if I really wanted to put that much time into the visuals, but I don't know. I feel like that's something I want to do with a lot of the stuff that I work on is I want to put a shit ton of effort into it, but then once the process actually comes to doing that, I'm just like, man, I don't want to do this.
Yo, happy pie time, Hardex. It's pie time in your time zone. Math
Yeah.
nerds, check in.
Are you one of those numerology people?
No, I'm just a math nerd.
Gotcha. Name
Um,
every pi digit.
3.141596. I don't
Already
remember.
stumbling. Yeah, that's what I thought. You're
All I
not a
know is
real fan.
3.14159.
What are your
I'm a abstract algebra major.
hell yeah.
So like we don't use numbers, we use like X, Y, Z, alpha, beta, gamma, shit like that.
Yeah, I passed high school algebra with a D, and that's only because my teacher felt bad for me. So let's not go there. What are your plans for 2025? Uh, couple bonuses, no maps. Just working on other stuff. Making
Such as?
music now.
Oh
Um,
yeah, listened to the that the at the end of Tempest 4, I think you have a song, right?
uh,
I think that's the video.
oh yeah, the showcase video. Yeah, it's gonna be stuff like that.
Hell
It's
yeah.
just gonna be really silly stuff. I got one about White Monster. Um, there's one about goth girls smoking.
I assume I can play that without YouTube silencing me.
I would assume so, but it's not ready. Plus,
I
that's also a good way to get everybody here to leave. Nobody wants to listen to that.
That's valid. That's valid.
Yeah,
I mean, there's like 6 of us that would like it.
I don't know. Very, very heavy stuff. It's also goofy stuff. What's your routine with warming up your voice for the stuff you do? There's no warm up. We just go for it.
Are there any maps that you made that you really like that aren't on KSF?
Um, hmm, that I really like.
Yeah, like I know you have some, but are
Hmm,
there any that like you really wish had been ported?
not really. A lot of the exclusive stuff I have on CS:GO. I was about to say, holy shit, we were still on Goliath. My God.
Yeah, it's a long one.
Uh, man, I think really most of the stuff that I'm happy with is already on CSS. Um, there's some other reasons why the CS:GO stuff can't be brought over. But then I can only think of like a couple that I made for CSS that didn't get added, and it's just literally doing the same thing over and over again, but the end platform changes. It was pretty low effort, so no, not really.
Any mappers you wish would make a new map?
Uh, Ellie, if Ellie stops being lazy and like having a job and stuff.
Ellie is a great mapper.
Ellie's insane for as little experiences he has. Yeah. Uh, but if we're talking shit, let's bring back Crealington.
Since
Um,
did they do Graphia?
no, since did Eon, and that's probably all I can remember. He's made a lot of bonuses for me at the start though, like Jack and Two as well.
Okay, okay.
Lodi's bringing up super old mappers.
Um, I know a lot of people really wanted to know about how the collaborations came about with some of these huge fucking
Like
companies.
Fnatic and
Yeah,
DreamHack.
yeah.
Uh, but yeah, it really all started with Summer, and
Yeah, how did that come
they
about? That's the biggest one. Like you got Owl's Law or however you say that. Like
yeah.
you got their music. Like how did any of this
Everybody
happen?
hates the music though. They just want the music to stop. Um,
I've had my sound muted on surf
mm,
since before I started surfing.
yeah, the Ausla music plays at the start of each stage on the CS:GO version, and people hate it because they can't turn it off.
Ah. Don't
Um,
forget
so
Pizza
that
Hut. What do you mean Pizza Hut?
we can get to Pizza Hut. He likes bringing up Pizza Hut. So like the Fnatic stuff started. I think they approached Masog first. I don't even know how they found him, but he just I guess gave them Juxtapo's name because he ran the Surf Cinema. And then yeah,
Channel?
him and yeah, the channel. They used to do all of the showcases and did most of mine for me.
That's funny. I didn't know about Surf Cinema because I'm a new surfer. I didn't
Mm,
know about them until I started doing research for this interview.
damn, that's sad. Why do you got to bring that up? Fuck. People have. I guess that's fair. He's been pretty inactive, but yeah.
Was that
Uh,
Juxtapo, I guess, that ran that, you said?
yeah. But yeah, they were just looking for someone to do a lot of the work on Surf Summer. So that ended up being me. I was pretty new and pumping out a lot of the maps. But then the summer stuff just led to everything else. Like DreamHack knew about the Fnatic thing, so that's why we got that. Fnatic reached out to me again about a couple different things. Um,
How does
yeah.
that feel? And
Mm.
like, do you want to say like, how much you were paid for any of this?
Uh, I've said it before, so I can say it again. Yeah. The Fnatic stuff. Well, first of all, to answer your first question, I fucking love money. It's so great. So that yeah, that felt pretty good. And also, I get to brag about working with Fnatic. They gave me a jersey with my name on it,
Like, that's on your
and
resume. That's so cool.
yeah, yeah, they give me a couple other things too. But yeah, so that job was like $1,000 in total for summer. Um, we put like 700 plus hours into it, so it was not worth it. But that led to everything else, so it was kind of cool. Um, the DreamHack one was like seven or 8 grand. There was another Fnatic one where I made an A map for a couple grand. I don't know, but I don't know. That's all gone now. I bought a house, so pretty dope. Uh, I always seem to forget, but like yeah, all of the cool stuff I have that I've got with the money, it wouldn't have been possible without that.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
So, what is
On
this
the
Pizza Hut lore I don't know
pizza.
about?
So there was an Israeli group, I believe, that was making some stuff for some event over there. I don't know. And yeah, they reached out to Inova, who ended up making some stuff, and the sponsors were Logitech, Pizza Hut, and I feel like there was more, but I can't remember. But those are the big two that I remember. It was just it was kind of generic. Like a lot of the big companies will reach out to people and make these maps that have like a lot of mini game modes for like training and stuff. And one of the sections on it was just surf. So he made the
Oh.
surf, I made the ramps because he hates making ramps.
That's so fun.
So so yeah, I did very little for that, but yeah, I'm still gonna brag about working for Logitech and Pizza Hut. You know, kind of gotta.
I lost a fucking tab. Where did it go?
Oh yeah, Stonks was a commission as well. That
Yeah,
was that was for a server though, but
for
yeah,
which
this was
server?
just um I forget what the acronym stands for, but it was like IG.
Mm.
I think it was like ignition or something. I don't know. But yeah, this was back during the meme stock craze. So we had to cash in for that.
I
It
remember
ended up being
that.
pretty well. I really like the end of this map.
This is a really fun map.
Yeah. Don't make surf maps for money. Bro, why, Lodi? What do you mean?
Since mapping for Surf, have you done any level design for other games?
Um, mm, no.
No?
I think I tried to get into Unity and Unreal, but they're just so different. So no, I stopped. What I really need to do is get into like Fortnite and Roblox. That's where the money is. Whew.
Valid. What what's your typical mapping process look like? Like, do you see a map that inspires you? Do you get like a design aspect that inspires you?
Um, sometimes, yeah, sometimes it'll come that way. A lot of times I just make it up on my own. But yeah, there's been sections of stuff that's been released where I'm like, oh, that's fucking dope. I can expand on that. Sleeper's a good one. It's just like
Oh, this is the wrong map. I was looking for Serenity 2.
mm, you should show the April Fool's video.
Yes, I
Oh,
should.
it's probably I think it might be hidden now. I don't know. Yeah, this is the real one.
Yeah, Serenity, or for those that might not know, for April Fools, Hardex released a video saying, "Oh look, Tempest 3 is dropping." And then he
No,
checks
this
the
one was
date.
this one. No, there was two separate videos. Yeah, this one had its own.
You had an April Fools video for this one as well?
Yeah, it's actually bonus 5 on this map is the video for it, and it's just me like surfing through it very very poorly, and then it ends, and I think just Juxtapo opens a browser and goes to like iFunny and starts looking at shit, or maybe that was Tempest 3. I don't remember.
That's funny.
Yeah,
I think the Tempest 3 one looks like you're in like 1.6 or some shit.
yeah. I'm just like breathing heavily into the mic. This was a good one though.
Did you have to do any of the like legwork at all to get the music for the map, or was that just like something that Fnatic had like decided upon beforehand?
For summer, nah, they were already partnered with it, so they had the songs they wanted to use in it. So yeah, we just I had to do a lot of editing to make them kind of loop, but yeah, they had all that stuff prepared for us.
Nice.
They had that. They had a graphics guy make all of the logos and the stickers and the players and stuff that you see. I did some work on those as well, but yeah, they did a lot of stuff. Thankfully, I don't know if we had to come up with all that stuff ourselves, it wouldn't have been worth it. Maybe.
Yeah, that would have been a lot. Uh, Nip Freeberg? I think I said that right.
Freiburg.
Freiberg, any inspiration for Sleeper and Race B5? Favorites of
Um,
24 for me. Love the flow.
well, Sleeper was inspired by Race B5, But man, I'm trying to think back. I don't even think I had any inspiration for that. I do know a lot of people have started doing the like arched head surf type surf kind of stuff.
A lot,
But
yeah. That's
no, I
become a
just I
very
wanted
popular mechanic.
yeah, I wanted something like when I make bonuses, I try to make them bonusy. I don't know if that makes sense, but just something funky and weird. And yeah, sleeper or not sleeper, sorry, race B5 was kind of like that.
I'd
Just
love to see
fast, super
some.
closed.
That reminds me, do you have any jank that you like started working on and were just like, this is never making it into a map? And can we see any of it?
I'm sure I do somewhere. Yeah, dude. There's been some bonuses that I've never finished. One of them is just like an abuse of like how the game engine does steps. Oh yeah, Ants Champs. I forgot about Ants Champs. Shit.
Yeah, Ans Champs is like, for me, like the quintessential Hardex map.
Yeah. It's funny because like anytime I've shown companies like some surf maps and I'm just like, okay, yeah, here's some stuff. What do you guys like? Is there anything that sticks out to you that you kind of want me to emulate? They literally all say Omnific or Kitsune.
Yeah, I
It's like it's
mean,
always those two. So I'm just like, oh, all right.
wait. Okay, I was like, wait a minute, you didn't make Kitsune, did you?
No, no, no. No, that
Okay.
was Arblarg. Yeah, they
Did you
always
make any
love
of the
these.
stages for Omnific?
No, no, that was way before my time.
Okay.
But yeah, I tried to emulate Omnific with that a lot, as you can tell.
Yeah. It's
An
it's
all right
such a
job, but
perfect map.
this is by far my most popular map in terms of playtime, though.
That's what I mean. Like everybody loves playing this map. It's good for beginners, it's good for
Hmm.
experts.
Oh man, I'm looking through all of my stuff right now. I've saved everything that I have, and I wouldn't even know where to begin. Oh wait, bonus sneaky. No, I can't find it. But yeah, I've got tons and tons of unreleased stuff that just wouldn't work out. I don't think any of it's really interesting. If it is, I would finish it.
What server did you start on when you started surfing?
Uh, Again, this was like 2005, 2006. There was a server called XXL Gamers, and they had a ton of different game mode type servers, I guess. I started off with, I think, just random deathmatch ones, and then that's probably also how I discovered the surf because they had surf servers as well. Just deathmatch.
We were not gonna surf Patty. What is that?
Uh, Patty. I don't know if it's on KSF, but
It's
yeah,
not
Patty.
on my list.
Should be, yeah, Patty
Was
paid
this a
me.
collab or was this all
No,
you?
I made it for him. He commissioned me for like $64 on Fiverr because Fiverr took a cut. And then this is what I came up with in the time allotted for it. It's not bad. I don't
Actually,
think
this looks really familiar. I think I played this on Go.
yeah, a lot of people played on Go.
I don't, this isn't on KSF to my knowledge.
I don't believe so. Curtis asked, "Have you ever made someone a bonus and they refused to use it?" No. That's how good I am. They've
that,
just not finished the main map, so it's never come out, but yeah.
that would be so funny. You just hand someone a map and they're like, sorry, no.
I'm like, no. I don't think so. At least nobody's ever told me that. I've heard them intimidating, so I doubt they would.
This
This
has
is fucking
gotta be
test.
your
Let's
most
go,
unique
brother.
map.
Dude, I put so much time into this. It's insane. And then they just abuse the trampolines. But look at this. It just looks so good.
It
Ah.
is it like it brings me back to Pro Skater.
Yeah. Remastered 3 and 4 is coming out.
Ooh, this is a question from Kapu, or
Yeah.
Capo. What makes a surf map good or fun to play? And are there specific design principles you try to follow?
Oh man, I don't even know. I don't surf anymore. Um, fun to play. I don't even know. It has to flow well. Good transitions, a good progression in difficulty, nothing unbalanced or I don't know,
Agreed, Big. Surf
boring.
community wasn't ready for instant death, ahead of its time.
Yeah. And everybody just complains because they don't know what to do. Like you've
Yeah,
literally never played Tony Hawk. You have the overlay on the right side of your screen. There's a giant sign in the spawn to tell you what to do. I don't know. V scripts would definitely make this a lot easier though for sure. It was
I
kind
just
of a
gave
nightmare
myself
and
a
and
paper
also why
cut.
it doesn't really work on CS:GO. They did just recently port it to TF2 though.
They ported instant death to TF2?
Yep. So
Is
it
there
is now
surf in
playable.
TF2 or just rocket jump?
No, there still is. I don't know how active it is.
I've only ever seen TF2 rocket jump, not surf.
Mm, it's pretty similar. I think though a lot of the stuff has to be adjusted because of the hit count size, hit count, whatever, hitbox size. Yeah, there you go. There's like 10 people who play TFT surf. Well, I
Hardex
don't know.
Roblox map when?
Whenever somebody pays me enough to want to learn the map tools. Other than that, nah, I don't know. Do like Fortnite surf. That's what needs to happen. Epic pays insane amounts of money to people. Oh yeah, Offsfist.
Yeah, this was an OFS commission, right?
Yeah, and I don't know. He wanted some surf through an office building, so I did it. There we go. Bada boom. And he paid me, so that's good. There's been some other problems with that, but he's kind of dipped.
I haven't seen him on in a long time.
Yeah, there was a lot of drama. A lot of drama. I don't know. I've never
Well,
had a problem with him though, but
yeah.
I would understand why other people do.
Well, with let's not. I'm excited to hear about that, but this is not the tea party. This is something else.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna go into it.
um,
We are watching Pro Surf though. This is also part of the OFS Hardex collab.
commission or collab?
Commission. Yeah,
I didn't know
this was
this was
kind of
also
insane
a
too.
commission.
Yeah, this is what made one of the hardest bonuses in Surf that even the person that designed it can't do it because he just doesn't want to. Oh, this is great.
Surf Summer throwback.
Oh yeah. Oh, this wave. I worked so fucking much on that wave. God dang. Looked pretty good too. But then yeah, the rest I just got to copy from other maps, so it wasn't too bad. Anything you would go back and change on one of your released maps looking back at it? I mean, always, always, always. Maybe one specific thing would be the instant death trampolines. People just get way too much speed with that. But then on CSGO, I did just that, and then the route isn't really that different. It's just slower. Yeah, there's always stuff I would change. Put more effort into making things look good or flow better. But
What's up, Yoshi?
everything you just learn in hindsight. Yeah, I did probably hundreds of bottle flips just for no reason. It was to like get people's names onto this map, and if I failed it, their name would get bigger. It was like a channel point reward redeem or something.
What?
Yeah, I streamed a lot of the process of me making this, and yeah, one of the rewards was bottle flipping a bottle of water and missing it meant their name got bigger on the credits.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I ended up
Oh,
doing pizza flips as well,
I missed so much of the like middle age of surf.
and now I'm middle aged.
I'm as old as you are, I'm sure.
I doubt it. How old are you?
I'm 34.
Oh shit, so am I. All right, never mind. You seem more youthful. I don't know. The end of the I think it was marble stage was
Old
dope.
heads, stand up.
Yeah, yeah,
But yeah,
for
I
this.
didn't join the surf community until like a couple years ago.
Oh, right on.
Like during COVID is when I got introduced to surf.
Word. That's a good time to get into it. Everybody was doing it.
I was locked in. Had nothing else to do.
Yeah. I didn't mind it. I was off work for 2 months and I still got paid.
I worked from home. I was a college professor and grad student, or not
Oh,
professor. I was like, a grad student who taught classes.
oh, right on. Oh man, I forgot about the contest around this. Yeah, that was crazy. We had a contest for people to get their bonuses into the maps, and there were like 19 submissions.
Oh my god.
Dude, it was so nuts.
How many bonuses do you think should be on a map?
Damn. I don't know if it matters. I mean, it's nice to always have a lot of extra stuff for people to do. Yeah, Big Chi says four next. You gotta have a B4. I mean, shit.
For next question.
Hey, it's a good answer. The B4 meme has got to continue.
That Taiki collab is one of my favorites. I love that map.
Yeah, Ethics says, I
Those
remember you hated the
bonuses
house
were so
bonus.
fun.
Dude, a lot of these bonuses I just couldn't fucking do. And then yeah, we had two judges who were really, really into this style, so you could see why it won. This one was just also really, really dope.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Curtis had a bonus that I really, really liked. It was one ramp. I think maybe that ended up being reused. Am I right? Oh
Was
yeah,
that the
this
one
one.
ramp bonus from uh, Honor?
It might be. I don't know. It's too good not to reuse.
It was so good.
Dude, this
Yeah.
bonus right here is just so nuts. One, it's by Sneaky, but also Roldar, who was in a call with Sneaky, designing every part of it. Jesus. It's
That's
nuts.
so hard. No, thank you.
Oh yeah, Patty's got the stats, the yearly survey. It said 19.6% of players say four bonuses should be on a map. How much would it cost for you to track down Icornian and do a collab? I think
Honestly,
Buddy's too into his DJ stuff right
that's a
now.
good question because while we have like peak viewership right now, we need a poll. Like, who do y'all want to see on the next episode?
Mm.
Because this is
Curtis,
we're gonna make this a
Maz would
monthly
be nuts.
thing, but the mapper has to be available.
Yeah, for sure. Hardex Part 2, no, I don't think so. Yeah,
Um,
Maz, dude, any
s-
of the old people, Sacred, yeah, for sure.
so this is one of those maps that you made in 2018, but it didn't make it to KSF until 2 years
Oh yeah,
ago.
yeah. I think it was just it took forever to port because it was CS:GO originally. Um, but then this was also after the map submission process started, so I just never submitted it. Um, but then yeah,
You said it was for a contest?
no, it was a CS:GO exclusive.
Oh, okay.
It was it was commissioned as well. I made it in 10 hours.
Ah,
It was kind of like a challenge to see how much I could make. But
this
then
is
yeah,
pretty well detailed for a 10-hour map.
oh yeah, just wait till the next stages. It goes down.
I mean, I've watched them. I've seen this.
Yeah,
This is one of the links I had to grab earlier today
gotcha.
because I realized I didn't have it in my spreadsheet yet.
You want to interview Blink? I don't think anybody wants that. I like Sacred. Sacred would be very cool. Maz. Maybe Proxy Chains. Proxy Chains is a pretty big deal nowadays.
Curtis can have an episode any day they want. They were originally because Curtis and I are close friends, so they were originally my option for first episode, and they're like, you should have
Wow.
someone that's much more
Yeah. Yeah.
popular
Go on.
and
Go on. Yeah. Oh yeah.
someone who's better like with words.
Uh, yeah. I can talk pretty well. Yeah. I think
Um,
so. And the voice is the voice is pretty soothing whenever I go into it.
the
Doing the tournament, I can do the tournament
ASMR
voice. We can get really hyped. Oh my god.
No, I'm just biased for Curtis, so that's the only
That's fair.
thing.
I'm a pretty big fan of Curtis myself. The $400, bro. It's like $40. What are you talking about?
That's less than mine.
Well, I got it on sale. That's where you got to do it. This map was pretty fun. I just wanted to
You,
fuck around with the fans a lot, and then the Goliath thing was just super easy and quick to do.
yeah, I was gonna say, how much of this map was recycled? Oh, thank you for the bits, Capo.
Oh, none of it was recycled.
All of it was brand new.
Yeah, it's not as detailed as Goliath, but pretty cool.
That would be super fun, actually, Lottie.
Making a bonus while doing the interview. I feel like if I tried to do that, it'd be too distracting.
Wait, why is Shocks all over the? Is this a? Oh, it's his record. Never mind. There wasn't a showcase for that.
Yeah, that wasn't really one that I put a lot of effort into. There's probably not even any bonuses. Oh my god, here we go. Here we go. This is
Here
the
we go.
one.
Is this your favorite map right now of yours?
Nah. It's the favorite showcase.
Oh, this is the
You got to turn
favorite.
the audio on for
Yeah,
that,
we
though.
gotta do that. I gotta test the audio. This might be super loud for y'all. If so, I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is the one with the song at the end. Hold on. What day is today? This is actually the exact same video from the Tempest 3 one, because the year is off by one.
Baby, it's time to stop playing Tempest 3. Mommy needs her feet rubbed.
That was Benoe.
I could tell.
Mommy needs her feet rubbed.
Alright, I should have done this before, but I have to run to the bathroom.
Go for it. I'll talk. And Apexi cooked with this showcase. All right, now that Mangoes is gone, how we feeling? How's the interview going? No pressure. That ramp, the first green one, oh, so good. I'd say surf-wise, Tempest 4 is probably one of my favorites. It only took me like 6 years of mapping to make something I'm proud of. I'm glad I didn't go first. Dude, this is easy. Come on now. I'm pretty outgoing though, I'd say. The Sam use bonus, that was insane. Sam had to actually double check with me to make sure I wasn't actually making a meme map before he put into effort into it. I just joined and I've played none of the maps other than Pro Surf, so I'd say it's going Deserve it to be fair with your legacy. Dude, I don't even have a legacy. Like, to me, I'm like mid-school, you know? You have all the OGs, and then you have old school, and then I'm just like kinda here, just pumping out all right maps. We are back. What's up?
Package. Yeah,
Curtis was talking
Tempest
about my
4 is
legacy.
so fun.
You wanna know why I made all these bonuses? Just so I could try to catch Spy Complex?
I have the music so loud I can't hear the chat right now.
I can hear myself. I have the volume up.
Curtis is probably right. Although it's easy to do that when you have the most maps. Oh my god, Puffin, you read my mind.
Whoa, Fishu, hold on a second, buddy.
Without a huge break? I don't know. Oh yeah, this is it. I love this shit. This is where everybody leaves, though.
Did you design that logo yourself?
Oh, the Hardex logo?
Or was that like AI?
Hardex logo I commissioned on Fiverr, but the picture of the beetle eating a fish was AI.
Dope.
Yeah. I did design the CD and the jacket and stuff, though, that made the music, obviously. I thought it was funny. It was good to add on to an April Fool's joke, though, for sure. But now, of course, it's got me into actually making music. So that's not too bad.
$420 buff for Puffin.
Oh, here we go. It's not even 420. I don't know, Curtis, what do you define as a huge break, though? Because there's been some years where I've only released like one thing.
I get a 442.
Music, taking mappers, amen. Yeah, Icorntion's a DJ now. Crazy.
Right there, I got a 454. That's a lag.
3 years? Yeah, sure. Oh, I suppose. Yeah, Lodi, we get it. I feel like there's got to be a day where I just don't come back to mapping, though, you know?
No!
Yeah. Well, like right now, I'm just not too big into it. I don't know. I feel like it's always going to be something that's there, sure, but I don't know. It comes and goes, and right now it's going.
That's an ouch right there.
World of Warcraft addiction is taking over. That's why I'm not surfing.
World of Warcraft? I've been locked in on Minecraft, so I haven't been surfing lately. I'm doing my first playthrough.
Once a year, you get the energy to map. I feel like, I
Hardex
probably
was
wouldn't
surf-
have mapped. Oh, hey, there we go. Yeah.
That's another question.
Yeah.
You said you don't have anything except bonuses in the works for this year.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you're gonna have a map for next year?
I don't know. Too early to tell.
Too early to tell?
For the longest time, I was wanting to just release stuff on April Fool's Day, which is coming up. Weird, isn't that? It's like that's very soon. But yeah, no, nothing in the plans right now. Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is our last map of the showcase, unless we
Oh my
have
gosh.
bonuses that you want to show off. Let me run through these questions, see if there's any I missed.
I don't know. There's a lot of the capo ones from the Discord.
Yeah, that's a good question, Big.
Got to run, but you mentioned a music project is in your plans as well for 2025. You have a website or somewhere where people can learn. I can't read. I cannot read. Where people can learn more, or do you plan to share that later in the year? I'll probably plan to share a lot of that stuff later. The project is called One Hitter Quitter, though. It's just gonna be me, guitar, vocals, drum programming, bass, maybe bass programming, probably. But yeah, it's like really dumb, heavy, slamming, brutal death metal. I've got the Instagram going. I've got the Reddit account, the Bandcamp. Yeah, I need to put way too much work into the songs themselves before actually getting too much into that, because I'm very highly critical of myself. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, the race bonus. We should watch the race bonus before Sleeper, I think.
Okay, let's do that. Yeah, thank you all for showing up. I had no idea how many people were gonna show up for this.
It's been sick.
I'm excited we had the 25 turnout that we did. I was
This was
worried
9 months ago.
I was worried it was gonna be 3 or 100.
I'm a pretty big deal. People got to show up. I also have not been around for like months and months and months, and people are like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, so look for us next month for I don't know
King
who's up
Curtis, it's
next.
coming.
Probably Curtis, maybe
'Cause I
somebody
say.
else. We gotta watch that again. I feel like I missed it all.
It was super quick. I was gonna say I feel like I wouldn't even
Wait, it
have
wasn't
put.
Boogie Woogie. Go back.
What?
It was this one.
Oh, there we go. I probably wouldn't have put anything out this year if it weren't for the contest, and I only entered because I didn't think there would be a lot of submissions, and then there were, just because nobody was talking about it. It was crazy.
Are you gonna be popping in to the Mapper Showcase? Or not Mapper Showcase, the Mapper Gathering.
Oh, the gathering? Maybe.
Maybe?
Yeah, I did it once. There's a ton of people for
Okay.
this next one, I think, right? It's gonna be closer to the end of the month.
Hopefully, that's perfect timing. Before we watch the last map, Kurt, do you want to pop in?
Come on, come plug the event. Let's go. Yeah, Curtis was sick the whole time. And still made a map. And still won.
I remember, it was crazy.
Oh, yeah. All right, hey,
How's
what's
it
up?
going?
Yeah.
Let me turn your volume up. Go ahead.
Riley, if you could mute your phone.
All right,
No,
everybody, King Curtis.
Oh yeah. I'm sure most of you know the event at this point. It's the Surf Gathering, 3 hours to make a map. It's just a for fun event. You can just show up if you've not made a map before. We've had quite a few people do that.
When is it?
It's when is it?
Oh
Good
my
question.
god, you forgot.
My-
Oh, no.
Yeah, I actually did. My brain's like, well, I think it's the 29th, isn't it? Yeah, it's the 29th.
March
At 8 p.m.
29th.
GMT.
See, everybody
be
just
3
gathers into
p.m.
one channel, spends 3 hours making a stage, and then they all play it together.
So yeah, anyone that has any interest in mapping, I'm gonna send out a quick. I'm probably not allowed to do that, am I? Copy. Paste? No, I can't. It's hidden.
There is a on every one of these showcases. There's
Lodi's
like a
got it.
permanent
Thank you,
link.
Lottie. So anyone that's interested in that event, March 29th, Curtis is hosting the map gathering. So anyone that hasn't mapped before or once is into mapping, come show out. Like they said, 3 hours to make a map, and then we'll play through them all. I will also try to be streaming that whole event to kind of showcase anything I can while it's in the making.
Playtesting afterwards usually takes 2 hours.
Forever.
Yeah, I have to run a
Playtesting them
timer
does
for
take
each map.
forever.
one
Even
that
though
I
If
we
you want
only
people to
give,
beat your map, make like easy.
Oh,
we
yeah.
give each person like 10 minutes to play their map, but it still takes us
I-
so long to get through them all. It's so fun.
It's gonna need to be like 5 minutes, yeah. There was maybe a dozen people when I did it, and it took us 3 additional hours just to get through them all.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You can also, I probably have a Nightbot command. I thought I did. I don't know if it ever went off. But, there we go. This is
Yeah.
my Discord for just this project. So if you have questions or suggestions for the next mapper, or you want to get announcements, this will be the best place to get that. And then I have a handful of questions left, just a few from people
Yeah,
that I
let's get
didn't
it.
get to ask yet. So Juke wanted to know what your thoughts were on CS2 map ports and the current state of CS2 in general.
The current state, kind of bad, dog shit. Game's broken. We have to rely on plugins to make the ramps actually work, and even then, it's not perfect. The porting stuff, man, it started out really poor. It was just these communities porting stuff without permission, uploading it, slapping their logos on stuff. Yeah, it was really whack. I think nowadays people kind of know that we don't really fuck with that. I don't especially. There's been a lot of people that put my stuff up. I had to ask them to take it down. But now, yeah, now it's either like it's gonna be up or it's not gonna be anywhere at all. So I've just kind of decided, yeah, it can be up. Just do your best to port, even though the game is broken, and then just give me credit. Don't beg for donations for stuff like that. Yeah, that's about it. Gonna be some real special maps on CS2 eventually. Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah,
Gonna
especially
take a
with
lot of work though.
the hurdles of the physics.
Yeah. Well, it's I don't know. People gotta actually learn how to use the tools really well. You know, we've had 20 years of the current tools we use, so we've gotten really, really good at it. But
Curtis just said we should mention you can show up for the playtesting portion of the event. If you just want to try out the maps that people are making, because most of these maps are never gonna make it into the server because they're just going to be people playing around with ideas and showing them off to other mappers. So this is kind of your only chance to see what people can come up with when they have no expectation of releasing it. And they're just doing it to kind of push their limits as creators.
and if it's real good, it might turn into a bonus or something.
Yoshi! Yoshi's map was like, I think it was all meme textures, right?
Nice. Oh yeah, meme 2. That was never finished. Forgot about that one. I think I turned some of the stages I made for that into the internet one though, like Harambe and shit.
Another question I saw I haven't asked.
There's a lot of ones from Capo.
There are a lot of ones from Capo. I need to look at those.
Yeah.
What happened to J Surf Studios?
I mean nothing really. The money dried up. It was all gone. Yeah. I mean, Tioga kind of disappeared from mapping. I mean, he's into like the V script stuff for a little bit just because it came out, but everybody just has a lot of other stuff going on. We did summer and then Fordham, and I don't know, maybe something cool will come along someday. We'll be back to it.
Let me pull this off stream now. We did have some questions from Capo.
Yeah.
Biggest challenges when designing a surf map?
The creative process. I will definitely struggle coming up with stuff that I think is cool. And if I am able to, I won't know how to lead it into other stuff that's cool.
Do you mean
You just,
like surfing?
Yeah, the surf
mechanic
mainly.
wise? Yeah.
Yeah. The visuals and all that stuff comes later. I usually have a pretty good idea for that. Yeah, the gameplay is the hardest part. A lot of creative blocks sometimes, I would say. But I don't know. You think about it for a little bit, take breaks, take inspiration from other stuff, steal. You know, that's how it is.
They also asked how you test and refine your maps before you release them. Do you rely heavily on
Save
outside
Let's go.
input or just you surfing it?
A lot of me surfing it, yeah. A lot of the stuff lately, I haven't really relied on other people, but I'll send it out for people to play test and stuff. Just get feedback. I don't know. I used to rely on Inova a lot for a lot of the stuff. But yeah, I mean, just save locking over and over, getting a feel for what needs adjusted. I'll always do like little micro adjustments and stuff that isn't really needed, but again, I'm just highly critical of the stuff I make.
Oh, this bonus.
This
I
one was a
remember
fun one.
this one.
I remember the showcase we had to have Batman tacit, and it just ended up looking way nuts than someone could actually do.
I'm gonna be honest. I spent 2 minutes on that bonus and I said no thank you.
It's not that
Actually, I
bad.
might have save locked it, but I was like, I'm never completing
Yeah.
that. That's too technical for me.
No, it's not actually that hard. They
It's
just
not
had
that
Batman
hard,
do
but
it.
like, I'm just not a tech surfer.
Yeah,
I might be able to
Batman.
try it now that I'm a half sideways tech surfer. But when it came out, no way.
No, yeah, Batman was crazy for that.
Any other question? How do you balance difficulty and playability?
Mm, I don't know. I just kind of make stuff that I'm comfortable with. I feel like most of the stuff I've released has been in the tier range that I'm okay with doing. The easier stuff is really hard to do, but I don't know, Goliath, I just use save lock a ton. That was about it. A lot of people think that I used low gravity for some of the design, but that's not true. Yeah, just a lot of save lock. I was also probably way better back in the day. Um,
That's
I don't know.
fun. I was wondering how you go about designing a map that
Yeah,
hard.
just one ramp at a time.
I do have a couple of troll questions from
Yeah,
the audience ethics. Just how? How?
yeah. I mean, it'd be like that sometimes, honestly. A lot of times you, well, no, a lot of times you go into it and you don't really know how. Sometimes it's what, and sometimes you don't know what. But if you just you take it one step at a time, sometimes baby steps. Sometimes the things you do are not going to work out, and you have to scrap everything. But the most important thing is persistence, I'd say. So that's how.
What an answer. I didn't think you'd have an answer for such a troll question.
I can ramble, trust me.
Another troll question was from me. Why
Mhm.
Goliath so hard?
I wanted the first tier 7. Beetle made bonus 4 on Surf Modern, and I was like, I can make that into a map, and then I'm gonna name it tier 7. And yeah, that
Nice.
was it.
That's fun. That's a fun idea.
Yeah. I didn't
Oh
even
my
end up
god.
making the hardest stuff. That was zombie.
Christmas 3.
Oh yeah, Grinch. That
I
was a cool
played
one,
this
yeah.
bonus.
I wanted to make it more detailed, but I just got lazy.
It's so, like, I've played so few bonuses in my time
Hmm.
just because I haven't been around long enough. Like, I've just been focused on maps.
Oh yeah. Oh, that ending was pretty cool too.
Yeah, with the LED light.
No, I just mean like the one ramp into the really tiny ramp that you don't have to do any adjustments on.
Yes. Wait, did
That
I
was pretty
just...
fun though, for sure.
Um, what is this one? Oh, this was King Yoshi's map from The Gathering
Mm-hmm.
with all the meme textures.
Yeah, I made worse. This looks like fruits. Yeah, not bad. Example gathering map. Gay you are.
Example gathering.
Gay you are?
How'd you know
Oh,
we'd be
okay,
watching
Yoda.
this?
I'm only a little bit.
Okay,
Mm.
our last, oh wait, we have more
Our
combo
last
questions?
20 questions.
Our last 20 questions.
Dude, don't play with me. I can talk all day.
What other surf map creators inspire you?
Spy Complex. I used to say horse feathers and Creel, but now I'm into just like really wacky, unique, crazy surf. Um, Ellie's another one that can do that. Uh, King Curtis for sure. Fractal, Robbed. Just, yeah, anybody that can like make something that hasn't done before, that can progress the uniqueness in the gameplay. Because like people are always going to be getting better at visuals and stuff. You know that just takes time, but like the creativity aspect of it is really important. Who's the best mapper and why is it Murgle? Let me fucking tell you something, all right? You got surf drift, you got drifting, you got drifted, driftless, drifter. All right, all amazing maps. Okay, just like the thematics of it are absolutely insane, and I don't even know where to begin when you would design something like that. So yeah, as far as inspiration, I would say visuals and gameplay. Yeah, for sure. Murgle is a beast. There's been no misses. It's all hits. What else we got? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Hell yeah.
Ethics said, "What do you think of Chungus Fungus?"
Uh, honestly, don't know enough about the map to talk about it.
How does feedback from the community influence your work?
All right.
Excuse me?
Hmm. 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 I like to think that I don't give a fuck about what anybody says, but I don't know. Yeah, I care. So I try to make stuff that people are gonna think is cool and not too jank. Um, there's been some criticism, I would say, but I would say that I don't really care about. I think the majority of stuff I've done is not too bad. But yeah, it's always a positive to hmm, words
All right, my last
have
two
to have
questions
people think highly of the stuff. You know.
is important to you.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I love
it
the
shouldn't
ending
be.
of this map. With
Oh yeah, it's cool.
how long did it take you to make that work?
You talking about the model that just goes up and down?
Yeah.
I mean, pretty quickly. It's just a Blender animation that I did. The timing did absolutely not translate into it because it's supposed to be just like a wave, like one smooth wave. But for some reason, when I exported it, it was just all crazy. But it worked. It was cool.
Um, last message or question from Kapu
All
or
right.
Capo was, what advice would you give to someone who wants to start making surf maps?
Watch a bunch of tutorials and then decompile other people's maps you think are cool and then see what they did to make them and then copy that. But make it your own. Like it's cool. But not everybody's going to start out with making cool shit. They're going to think it's cool at the time. I did. But then yeah, you'll look back on it and be like that's fucking whack. So don't care too much. Just try and learn. Unless you're Ellie or Curtis and you just make nothing but bangers, you know. Yeah, it's always going to be a learning process. I'm still learning, you know, even though I'm retired. I mean, of course.
If anybody else has bonuses that you want us to watch, your favorite Hardex bonuses, keep posting the links in chat. My last question, is there anything you want the surf community to know about mapping?
Hmm.
To like know or understand?
Yeah, stop downloading models off the internet and then put them in your maps. Make your own models. It's not that hard.
Not the mapper community, the surf community.
Oh, the surf community about mapping? Fuck. Was that your question? The
Yes.
surf community about mapping? Dude, we do so much for the fucking community, but then like all anybody cares about is, oh, Cap is so good. Levi is so, oh my God, Levi is so good. And you're like, yeah, they're great, but like, I don't know. We don't get a lot of credit, I think. The respect that comes with it is like in between our little mapper community. I think it's I don't know. We support each other. We give each other advice and help and all that stuff. But yeah, without the mappers, there probably wouldn't be surf.
And that's why I wanted to do this, because I don't think you all get the respect and the accolades
Yeah.
you deserve.
I think so, absolutely.
Like, a round of applause in chat for Hardex and all of the mappers for keeping
Amen.
Surf alive.
Yeah, we try. We try.
I guess I did have one more question.
Hmm.
Do you have anything to say to chat?
Yo, go buy my merch. No, no. I mean, this has been pretty cool. It's I didn't expect it to last an hour and a half, but yeah, it was great. I'm glad everybody dropped by and was interested in hearing from me.
Yeah, we kept getting questions, so I was like, we can keep going.
Yeah, I mean that's cool with me. I always feel
um,
like people have told me that I'm just like intimidating and shit, just because. I mean, it was like Curtis had said earlier, my legacy or some shit. I don't know. A
yeah,
lot of
I
people
mean,
think I'm a big deal because of all the stuff that's just gone with what I did, but I don't know. I'm just a dude. I'm just chilling. I like talking to people.
you heard it.
Sometimes,
Hardex wants you in his DMs.
yo, just yeah, I'm a goofy goomer. Just DM me, it's like, feet pic. No, I'm kidding. That's a joke, maybe.
All right, we might edit that out of the YouTube video.
That's okay.
um, all right, well then I think we'll probably end there. We could do a round of golf with your friends if anybody wants to play for that. Otherwise, we are doing a movie night in my Discord where we're gonna watch Dogma in a little bit.
Hey, real quick, Mango.
Yes.
Uh, it's 4:20 my time, just so you know.
Oh my god, let's get it. Hardex gets a free 420 buff.
I just wanted to make you aware. Yeah, I gotta go to the store though and do adult boring stuff. Then
Adult
we'll be
boring
watching
stuff?
UFC fights all night.
Oh, who's fighting?
Alex Pereira and some guy from Kyrgyzstan. I don't know. Was it UFC 313 Pereira, Ankalaev? It'll be a good one. Oh goodness.
Thank you everyone for showing up.
I appreciate it. It's good seeing everybody's names again.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing you all again next month. And again, if I'm gonna end stream, go have a cigarette, and then start it back up and see if anybody wants to play. Actually, I guess I'll just go BRB. Have a cigarette, come back, and if anybody wants to play a round of golf with your friends, I'll do that before we start movie night.
All right then.
All right, Hardex, it was so much fun talking with you.
It definitely was. I appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us.
All right. I'm a dip
I
then.
appreciate
Chat.
everything you've
Take
done.
care.
Have a good night.
All right. You as well. I will see you next time for the next interview.
Perfect.
All right. Peace.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go grab a cigarette and I'll be right back to chat with y'all. Actually, I am gonna go ahead and end the stream real quick and then start it back up so it's easier for me to trim the VOD and upload it later.